Hi guys, good afternoon. Okay, today we're going to talk about some things that most beginner classes don't teach, but I have learned that it's really important and that especially kids pick up on it super fast, and sometimes it makes it even easier for people who are learning. So I'm just going to start with the basics. But for the kids watching, we're going to talk about classifiers. Classifiers, and we use them, and you do it at school even. When we classify things, we group things that are similar, like oranges, apples, grapes are classified as fruits, right? So that's what classifiers are. But in ASL, we use classifiers instead of things like that. We use them for what they look like or how they're used. Those are the two main ones, and that's the two that we're going to focus on today. So I'll give you some examples, and you already know this. I've kind of used some of these words already. Our two hand shape. Classifiers are hand shapes. So our two would be classifier 2 or CL2. And it represents legs, right? Because it looks like them. So that's an example of an appearance, and that's why it's good to know that they look like legs. So it makes sit and stand and lay down and dance and jump a lot easier to understand and remember. Another example of appearance is our sign for meet, because this kind of looks like a person, right? La-ti-da-ti-da, right? And two people meeting. Our other way to use classifiers are how something is used. Our example, a car, we'll use the classifier S, hand shape S, and we turn the steering wheel for car. Key, we use a classifier X and we turn it like we would turn a key. Dresser, I think this is a new one. It looks like we're using it. We're opening drawers, dresser drawers. So that, and it's with the classifier bent 5. So, or bent B maybe. So that's what classifiers are. Common classifiers, and the ones that I've showed you are just the signs that kind of use them, or some of the signs that use them. But we can also expand on how we express ourselves, not using signs, but using just the classifiers. Common ones are one. We already know that it looks like a person, right? So we could have a person walking, or a person running, or a person going upstairs, and then back downstairs. And all we did was just use a 1. We first have to let them know that it's a person, because they don't know what 1 is. It could be a pen. Kind of looks like a pen, right? So we have to let them know. So I could say, my mom went for a walk, right? I didn't need to know the sign for walk. I didn't need to, it just gives more information. So you can sign a lot more using classifiers without knowing what the sign for what word is. So we did pencil or pen. It could be a pole, anything that looks like tall and skinny maybe, right? Here's another common classifier, the classifier 3. Remember 3, we use a thumb. And if we turn it this way, it looks like a vehicle. We learned battleship, right? Ship. It can also be a car or a truck or a train. You can show it going fast. One of the rules in classifiers, if you have more than 1, you can use 2 hands, right? Our dominant hand or our signing hand is going to be us if we're talking about us. And then the other one will be somebody else. So I have 2 cars in the road. My dominant hand is going to be me. I can pass the other person They can pass me. I can rear end them. We can hit head on. They can run me off the side of the road. I can flip. I can hit a tree. I can do all kinds of stuff with just knowing car and then the hand shape of it. All right. Our third classifier and the last one we're going to learn today is a 5. And 3 could be people too. 5 can also be people. That's usually the limit because we only have 5 fingers, right? It could be a tree. The car crashes into the tree. It could be 5 people walking together. All right, so let me make sure I got everything I wanted to let you know. Tomorrow I will post a story using classifiers. And it's a true story that happened a while back when my daughter, Frankie, was 1. And so if you want review a little bit of your family signs, my mom and my dad are in the story. Frankie was a baby. We'll know car. I don't want to give you too much more just so I don't ruin it for you. I want you to work at it. So tomorrow, look for this story, the classifier story, okay? Have a great day.